Now also you'll notice here there's an MP3 component to the product, and that is basically an audio version of the ebook, which is great because not only are you able to offer people the ebook, which of course people can print out and read away from their computer, but you also can offer people the MP3 recording of the book, which people can listen to on any MP3 player. They can burn it to their CD, listen to it in their car, copy it to their iPod, and listen to it whilst they're going for a walk or working out or whatever it might be. Now the source here is basically the photographs, the fonts and all the other items and elements needed to make up the PDF. As I say, the PDF is a completely professional looking book, so this is what we're going to be selling. If I scroll down the page here a little bit more, we'll see we've got sales letters. Now what we need here is the HTML of the sales letter itself, and the HTML of the sales letter for digital photography is a completely formatted and professionally written sales letter, which you can then use to sell the PDF and the MP3 file. Now of course you've got to upload these to your website and link up to them correctly on the thank you page, and it's exactly that which you get. You get the thank you page, which is the next item on the list down here. We have an HTML of the thank you page. I'll show you how to link these things up later on. All very simple, very straightforward, and this is going to be how we're offering the product to the visitors that are coming to the Squidoo Lens. So we'll use the Squidoo Lens as a way of pre-selling, if you like, pre-selling the main product, which is the Digital Photography Mastery product. Okay, so let's scroll down the page here a bit more, and we've got email follow-up messages, which, I mean, they're okay, but there is another way that I want to show you which enables you to put your list building on autopilot. In fact, it's more like a perpetual list building machine because of the way that in which it's set up. So although we've got these here, they're actually available to us. I'm deliberately not going to use them because there is a much better way that we can use the content provided by Niche Revolution to generate more and more subscribers as we combine it with List Hero opt-in box, which we're going to have on our Squidoo Lens. So let's scroll down the page a bit more, and we can see what else we have. We've got the graphics of different graphical components to each product. So we have an ebook graphic, we've got header and footer, front cover, we've got a buy button and the background. Now we don't really need these because when you download the sales letter, they're all there. They're already set up and linked to the actual HTML page or the sales letter page, so you don't need to download these other graphics here. If we look down here, we've also got articles. Now these are articles that we can actually use, not the PLR articles there, but rather the digital photography articles themselves, because we can then use those to drive traffic to both the Squidoo Lens, and also we can use it to drive traffic directly to the sales page if we wanted to, which is quite possible because you're provided with 30 articles. And all we then do is we'll take those articles, you can add a headline to them, tweak them a bit just to give them a bit more uniqueness, and add what's called a resource box to the very end of it, which is like your small advertisement, if you like, which you can then use to drive people to your Squidoo Lens. Okay, so as I say, we've got 30 articles, and you only need to submit them to half a dozen or so of the top article directories out there on the internet, and you are bound to get traffic from it. So let's scroll down the page here, and we've got AdSense websites. Now we don't really need to download these, to be honest, but if you're really into AdSense, you've got them. But as I mentioned before, on our Squidoo Lens we've actually got AdSense ads already built into the template of our Squidoo Lens, so we don't really need to use them, to be honest. Now that really covers exactly what we've got here within the Niche Revolution membership, and as I say, each month you get a couple of other products that you can use and sell and change and do whatever you want with. But I highly recommend you do this. I recommend that you change the name of the product. I recommend that, if at all possible, change the graphics of the product as well, because what you want to be doing is making this product look unique. Now, don't forget, there are going to be several other people out there who will also be selling this same product. So there are probably people out there already selling digital photography, and they're selling it straight out of the can. They've just downloaded all these different things here, uploaded it to their website, and they're just driving traffic to it and making sales through it. Now, whilst that's all well and good, and it's really fine for what we're doing here for the purposes of illustrating to you how this can all fit together, what I do recommend you do is you change the name of the product, and you change the graphics and use different graphics. So what that means is you're really creating something much more unique than what other people are doing, and it really cuts down on any competition or anything like that. So if at all possible, I recommend you customize and change what you've got here, and just use this as a starting point. Now, look out for the next List Hero Empires video, where you'll discover more great information about how to build your list. If you can't wait a minute more, head on over to listhero.com and get building your list right away.